Tragic incident there in Anakapalli in Andhra Pradesh. Moving on, Surhita Paul, the newly appointed principal of RG Kar Medical College and Hospital, has been removed from her post. Remember, this is the same college where the brutal rape and murder of a 31-year-old junior doctor took place on the 9th of August, an incident which sent shockwaves across the country, leading to protests across the nation. Now, this development comes after a delegation of students met officials at the Swasthya Bhavan. Medical students held a march from CGO complex, which is where the CBI office is, to Swasthya Bhavan today. Doctors who had protested also demanded the removal of the principal. Meanwhile, Saurav Ganguly also joined the candlelight march in Kolkata along with his wife Rana Ganguly and his daughter Sana. I have my colleague Saurabh Gupta who has been tracking this case very closely. Saurabh, the new principal also has been sacked. Tell us what led to this.
Well, obviously this comes as a move after the protesting students submitted a demand on these lines in the delegation that met the health ministry officials in Salt Lake this afternoon after the students' protest. Now, this was a massive protest, and of course, students have been protesting. RG Kar Medical College students have been protesting. And one of their demands, of course, was safety and security, which they say, that they have very little faith in the administration about. So in that context, they had made this demand as part of their several points of demands that were submitted by a delegation that had marched from the CGO complex, where the CBI office is situated, to the Swasthya Bhavan in Salt Lake, which is where the state health department is administered from. And obviously, this, of course, comes as the state government has been trying to bring the striking doctors back to work and has been accommodative on demands that have been made, including, the state government has announced several measures in terms of policy changes. Rashtriya Shati is a policy they've introduced. And also what they've said is that, they will ensure that, from now on, ex-servicemen, retired policemen, etc., will also be now employed to guard hospitals, as this has become one of the major demands that have, come out of protests that have taken place across the country.
Thank you, Saurabh Gupta, for joining us with those important details.